Hey there fairies and welcome back. I took some days off because of Christmas and I hope you're not too mad at me, but we are back in the new year 2020 and therefore we do have the first Winx Club magazine, which came out just in December after Christmas. Like always in this review we talk about the magazine. We do have as an extra this Techno doll, which is basically collectible we already were able to get in some earlier magazines. I do have the Layla one as well. I'm gonna show you that, and we do have now the Techno one as well. My store only had the Layla and Techno one. I would have loved to have Stella or Bloom, looks cute as well, but well, this is what we go for. And I'm gonna show you a close-up as well. Of course you can shop them all online as well, but it's quite expensive like always. I just think they repeat their like dolls or basically like little figures over and over again because they just have a lot of them left. Or they were cheap in the making and they just produced a lot of them, so they're popping up again and over again. So you can order them like I said, but it would be like kind of sad if they re-put them in another magazine and then you already got all of them. So I'm not quite sure if you should go for them if you collect them, but if you really want to, just go ahead. Anyways, the magazine, this is the front cover of it, and we do have Stella, Bloom and Flora there in their Dreamix powers. So while opening the magazine we do have always like what is inside the magazine, and it is Winx Girl, a comic, play and fun, magic test, sport and dance, play and fun, and a preview what's in the next magazine. So this is basically it, and we start with Winx Girl, which is basically about your best girlfriend you have and how she is like, or why she's your best girlfriend basically. Next up we do have the comic, which is quite cool because now the comic is quite long. It is about Althea is disappearing, and yeah, basically the comic is basically everything of this magazine there in the Tynix transformation in here. So I skipped a little thing, and this is quite cool, which I actually really like. It's like a calendar, and the calendar is of 220, which does have all the days on the back as well, so you can flip it in the middle of the year. And it is quite cool because it always tells you when the next Winx Club magazine is coming out. So the next one is coming out in February on the 25th, then we do have one in April on the 28th. So this is quite cool. I really like this. We don't have any in May or June, but we do have then in July on the first one as well. So that's quite cool. I like this extra, so you can always like have a look when your magazines are coming out. So that's coming really handy. So we stop with the comic. Next up we do have fun and games. Then we do have a little bit of advertisement of Blue Ocean, which are the maker of the magazine. You can basically buy 2 Winx Club magazines. Yeah, it is just like basically advertisement for them, so I'm just gonna skip that. So next up we do have the magic test, which is basically about which clothing fits the best for you. Basically the party style kind of thing, which I never thought I would be. I'm just more of a casual kind of type, but well. Next up we got sport and dance, which basically sports you could do in the winter time. Going ahead we do have fun and games again, and then a little bit of advertisement, and then on the last page we do have the preview what's gonna be in the next magazine, which is coming out on 25th of February. And we do have a cool surprising extra like always now, and with a huge Althea comic set down on here as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little magazine preview of the first magazine in 2020, and I wish you all a fantastic day. Bye!